Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and, well, the front page and a bit of a channel update. So we're going to go through a few different things here. The first thing I'm just going to say is thank you to everyone for bearing with me whilst we've had a bit of a lack of uploads. I am working to improve that. The issues have been that effectively I've had quite a bit of work on in real life, and I've been going for quite a lot of things at work and the possibility of a promotion. So because of those things, I've sort of pivoted away a little bit from all of YouTube to concentrate on that work, stuff that I've been dealing with. So once again, really sorry about the lack of uploads. And also, the other thing to bear in mind is that I'm actually not in my property at the moment. I've actually gone back to my parents' for a little while because my parents are on holiday at the moment. So I've had to move and set up my rig back in my my old setup, which is, I must say, a little bit strange. But it is very good in the one sense because I'm going to be able to do probably quite a bit of recording whilst I'm back at my parents' house. So it will be good for you guys if I can manage to nail down a bit of a return to sort of normal service. Now, what we're doing here with this video is we're doing a vote on who we want to play as next. Now, the UK campaign, I am sad to tell you, is kaput. I cannot really do anything to save it. I might be able to just do a quick video at some point showing where I managed to get up to, but now if I try and play it, it's a nightmare. The long and short of it is that Germany is on Germany's knees. We're running really low on manpower, but it was just really I've held off my advances, but we've conquered most of Germany at this point, and the Soviets are starting to majorly push now. It's just a matter of time before Germany capitulates. The Japanese, whilst pushing us into sort of Burma and in Malaya, are not doing particularly well, and there is no chance that they would take Singapore. Now, what the game plan would have been for Japan would have been to hold Borneo like we were doing, retake sort of the island chain round here, any of the islands we'd lost. Then we would have taken this island here, we would have taken Formosa, and then I would have taken Kyushu. That would have been sort of the movement that I would have taken. The Japanese navy was pretty much entirely sunk. So similar to what I did to the Italians and to the Germans, the Japanese navy at this point, while still having a few carriers, was reduced massively from where it was at. I think when I counted, they'd gone from something like 12 or 14 carriers down to something like 4. With a whole bunch of light carriers left over, but yeah, they were massively under strength. So yeah, just worth bearing that in mind. So what I'm doing here is we're doing a little faction vote after having a little chat there and a catch up about what's been going on. And your choices are between the United States and Japan. Now, I've often talked about the fact that I don't like playing United States because I don't find it a particularly difficult experience. Mainly because the amount of IC and the like that you get is quite extreme. But it has, I think, been reworked a fair amount. So I think there is an opportunity there to play them and maybe make it somewhat interesting. We'll have to play historical just because of the way the mod works, but we've got to play, we've got to fight Japan and we've got to fight Germany. So I think there's opportunities there to possibly do something quite interesting with the United States. So that's option one. I've never played them before, and I know a few of you have asked in the past for me to play the USA, so now is your chance to vote for them and, really push it out there. Maybe even I could go for some of the sort of South America and, create some sort of PAX United States across all of the Americas, at a push as something to liven it up a bit, or Japan. Now I've not played Japan in quite a long while. They were sort of one of the nations that was really had quite a lot of additional elements added in the last version. I didn't sort of play them properly until sort of now. So yeah, they're the other option, Japan. So I'm happy to go with either of these, as much as the USA might be a little bit slow at the start, but I'll play on speed 5, we'll just rocket through it, and maybe we'll even do a year on an episode at a time, just to really give ourselves a good kicking. Now, the Romania campaign will be continuing. Got some more recording of that to do pretty soon, and a new episode of that will be going live tomorrow. So we are currently in the throes of invading the Soviet Union, but once the Romania campaign does end, we'll be doing another minor vote. So we'll be deciding between what nation we want to play next. And I think the options, if I remember last time, were between Turkey and Finland. So yeah, that's a very early idea of sort of who we'll be wanting to play as the next minor. But thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to getting your votes in, and hopefully I will see you very soon for the next episode of Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice as either the United States or Japan. So thanks again. Bye-bye.